Dinosaurs are the kind of animals that everyone would like to have seen at least once in their life, but unfortunately today we only have a small glimpse of them among the many species that humanity has already discovered. There are some that stand out for their magnificence, adaptability, and extraordinary abilities, and it is about them that we will talk today, starting with the Therizinosaurus. The Therizinosaurus, a true giant of the Cretaceous period, was a creature that seemed to have come out of a science fiction movie. Imagine a colossal dinosaur, stretching an impressive 10 to 12 meters in length, almost the size of a school bus. And when it comes to weight, this dinosaur was not light, weighing between 3 to 5 tons, the equivalent of about 3 small cars. Now, envision the claws of this giant, each reaching up to a meter in length. It was as if it had gigantic sickles in place of hands. But contrary to what you might expect from an animal with such terrifying claws, the Therizinosaurus was actually a gentle herbivore. Its long neck stretched up to the trees to reach the succulent leaves, making it a gentle giant of the prehistoric world. The Therizinosaurus likely used its elongated fingers to pluck hanging leaves and ferns, which it then voraciously stuffed into its small head. But with a high chance that these claws may also have been useful for intimidating predators like the Alioramus. Bionix. The Bionix is a fascinating dinosaur and one of the largest predators of the Cretaceous period. This dinosaur was a theropod, part of the Spinosaurid family, and had unique characteristics that made it a specialized hunter. The Bionix measured around 7.5 to 10 meters in length and weighed between 1 to 2 tons. Although not as large as some of its theropod cousins, the Bionix was a formidable predator in its own territory. One of the most notable features of the Bionix was its long, narrow jaw filled with conical and sharp teeth. This mouth was perfect for grabbing and holding slippery prey, mainly fish. Yes, unlike many other predatory dinosaurs, the Bionix had a diet consisting mainly of fish, making it one of the few dinosaurs known to be piscivorous. Another intriguing feature of the Bionix was its huge claw on the first finger of each hand, which could have been used to grasp its prey or perhaps to sift through riverbeds in search of fish. These claws were so distinctive that they were actually the first part of the Bionix to be discovered, leading to its name, which means the heavy claw. The Bionix also had a robust body structure, with strong legs and a long neck, suggesting that it could be both an active hunter on land and a skilled fisherman on the banks of rivers and lakes. The semi-aquatic lifestyle of the Bionix is a particularly interesting facet, setting it apart from other theropods. The idea of a predatory dinosaur specialized in fishing adds a layer of fascinating diversity to what we know about life in the Cretaceous period. Carnotaurus. The Carnotaurus is one of the most distinct and fascinating dinosaurs of the Cretaceous period, known for its fierce appearance and unique characteristics. This South American predator was a truly terrifying sight, with a combination of attributes that made it one of the most intriguing carnivorous dinosaurs. Firstly, the size of the Carnotaurus was impressive. It measured about 7 to 9 meters in length and weighed around 1 to 2 tons. Although not the largest of theropods, its body was robust and built for speed, suggesting that it was an agile and efficient hunter. One of the most notable features of the Carnotaurus are the 2 prominent horns above its eyes. These horns, made of solid bone and covered in skin, gave the Carnotaurus a fierce appearance and could have been used in combat with other Carnotaurus, whether for territory or mates. Furthermore, the Carnotaurus had a short and deep head, with strong jaws equipped with sharp teeth, ideal for biting and holding its prey. Its bite, although not as powerful as some other large theropods, was more than sufficient to deal with the prey it hunted. Another intriguing feature of the Carnotaurus was its extremely short arms, even shorter and less functional than those of the famous T-Rex. These tiny arms, with almost useless fingers, are an evolutionary mystery, leading to speculation about their function, or lack thereof, in the dinosaur's life. Lastly, the Carnotaurus was likely one of the fastest dinosaurs of its time, with long and strong legs adapted for running. Its body structure suggests that it could have been an excellent runner, capable of chasing prey at high speeds. Triceratops. The Triceratops is one of the most iconic and recognizable dinosaurs, famous for its unique and impressive appearance. This giant herbivore lived in the late Cretaceous period and was a dominant figure in its landscape. The Triceratops was notable for its large skull, which was one of the largest of all land animals. This skull had a large bony shield, known as a frill, and 3 horns, 2 long ones above the eyes and a smaller one on the nose. These features were not only visually striking but also had important functions. The horns and frill were likely used in mating and dominance rituals, as well as for defense against predators like the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex. The Triceratops measured between 8 to 9 meters in length and weighed between 6 to 12 tons, making it one of the largest herbivorous dinosaurs. Its robust body was supported by 4 sturdy legs, giving it a stable and powerful stance. This dinosaur was a herbivore, primarily feeding on low-lying plants due to its head position. Its sharp beak and strong teeth were perfectly adapted for ripping and chewing tough vegetation. In addition to its physical characteristics, the Triceratops is often remembered for its possible interactions with predators like the T-Rex. Fossil evidence, including bite marks on Triceratops bones that appear to have healed, suggests that these animals had frequent encounters, perhaps even battles, with their carnivorous contemporaries. Suchomimus. The Suchomimus is a creature that evokes the image of a true prehistoric monster. Its name, which means a crocodile mimic, reflects well its unique characteristics and lifestyle. This impressive dinosaur was a member of the Spinosaurid family, the same as the better-known Spinosaurus, and shared many characteristics with its relatives. The Suchomimus measured about 11 meters in length and weighed around 2.5 to 5 tons, making it a large predator of its time. The most notable feature of the Suchomimus was its long, narrow jaw, filled with dozens of sharp, conical teeth, much like those of a crocodile. This jaw was perfectly adapted for fishing, suggesting that the Suchomimus, like other Spinosaurids, was a piscivorous dinosaur. Evidence indicates that it mainly fed on fish, although it likely also ventured after other prey. In addition to the jaw, the Suchomimus had another distinctive feature, a large sail or crest on its back, formed by elongated vertebral spines. While the exact function of this sail remains a mystery, it is speculated that it could have been used for thermal regulation, display to other members of its species, or even to intimidate other animals. The Suchomimus also had long, strong arms with large claws, which could have been used to grasp slippery prey or to sift through riverbeds in search of fish. Its body structure suggests that it could move both on land and in aquatic environments, making it a versatile hunter. Stegosaurus. The Stegosaurus is one of the most iconic and easily recognizable dinosaurs, known for its distinct rows of plates and spikes along its back. This herbivore lived during the Jurassic period and stood out not only for its appearance but also for its way of life. This dinosaur had a considerable size, with estimated lengths between 7 to 9 meters and a weight that could reach about 5 tons. However, despite its size, the Stegosaurus had a relatively small brain, which led to much speculation about its behavior and intelligence. The most striking feature of the Stegosaurus is the bony plates that rose in 2 parallel rows along its back, from the neck to the base of the tail. These plates, which could grow up to 60 centimeters in height, are thought to have played a role in the dinosaur's body thermoregulation, as well as possibly being used for display, to attract mates or intimidate rivals. At the end of its tail, the Stegosaurus had 4 long, sharp spikes, known as the pthagomizer. These spikes, which could be up to 60 to 90 centimeters long, were an effective defensive weapon against predators, such as the Allosaurus. The Stegosaurus's ability to maneuver its tail with enough force to cause serious injuries made it less vulnerable, despite its herbivorous nature. The Stegosaurus fed on low-lying plants, using its toothless beak at the front of its snout to tear leaves and vegetation. Its back teeth were adapted to grind plants, indicating a diet primarily composed of ferns, cycads, and other prehistoric plants. Quetzalcoatlus. The Quetzalcoatlus is the largest flying animal in history, a pterosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 68 to 66 million years ago. This impressive flying reptile was not a dinosaur, although it is often associated with them due to the time it lived, but I still felt it deserved a mention in the video. With an estimated wingspan between 10 and 12 meters, it was initially thought to be primarily a glider, but more recent studies indicate that it was capable of active and powerful flight, covering long distances with its robust wings. The diet of the Quetzalcoatlus is another area of debate and study. It is believed to have been carnivorous or scavenging, feeding on small animals, carcasses, and possibly fish. Additionally, there are hypotheses that it could hunt on foot on land, similar to certain modern birds, such as the stork or the flamingo. This pterosaur was discovered in Texas, USA, and was named after the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, often depicted as a feathered serpent. The video for today comes to an end. Which dinosaur do you think was missing from our list? Let us know in the comments, and if you want another video of impressive dinosaurs, I'll leave it on the final screen. Take care and may God bless you all.